funny, but my wife and kids have been without me through all the growth years, and I always thought I had a hard time being alone. Then one day it hit me. I woke up somewhere in some hotel and realized I had run so far, so fast, head down, arms and legs pumping furiously, that when I finally took cause to pause, I realized that I'd run away from everyone and everything towards nothing, no one, nowhere. There'd been no resolution, no final success, no completion of the mission. In fact, all I had done was to run so far I pulled the plug from the socket, and when my electric charge ran down, I couldn't see the outlet, wall, house, town, or state I'd been wired to. I had created complete and total isolation. At the height of our business growth in 2006, the combined top-line sales of the building product company and the window program were incredible. I had a very successful business, a great home life. I was running 2 marathons every year and just thought I had it all. And when I thought that this would go on forever and would never end, something happened. Global clusterfuck, cosmic hiccup, tsunami of shit, a compilation of greed and chaos caused the entire business world to come to a very sudden and grinding halt. In 2008, our business dropped 20%. This on the heels of 30% consecutive growth years. At the beginning of 2009, it dropped another 20%. And suddenly world economists were using phrases like housing market bubble bursting and inventory enough for 2 years and unprecedented foreclosure rates and stock market crash and Great Depression and derivatives and bad debts and bailouts. No generation since the Great Depression had seen an economy like this. Retirees were taking jobs anywhere they could find them just to offset the more than 50% reduction in the value of their portfolio. And the leading source of the misery was the housing market. Banks treated any business associated with housing or construction like we all had leprosy. At the end of 2009, as we braced for our 3rd consecutive 20% drop, the banks pulled a repeat performance of their April 2001 routine, demanding personal guarantees. Only this time, my uncle had passed away and my dad no longer owned any shares of stock in the company. My first cousin and I were forced to sign over everything that we owned. The disappointment and anger I felt was unmatched. As things looked like they would continue to get worse, my cousin and I were forced with some very difficult decisions, including 2 very miserable choices. We either needed to file for personal bankruptcy ourselves or sell the window company and use the cash from the sale of the proceeds to keep my father's business and uncle's business still going. Since personal bankruptcy wasn't an option, way too much emotional stress, 2nd-generation failure, loss of family business, we looked to sell the business that I had spent the past 9 years of my life building. Did I mention I had depression issues? Or loss of love issues, or feeling of being unappreciated issues? I think I might have.